Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Totally Oblivious. I'm your host. I'm Caleb. That's co-host Alex. That's also co-host, I guess, Colby. And we're here today to talk about some news. A lot of news happened.
Who's Bubba? We'll answer that later.
And all that and more today.
I've been watching too much Rhett and Link. I think I'm kind of a Link enthusiast.
They got good stuff.
I know.
I like good mythical morning.
You know it's weird? They've never played D&D. It's in their name. It's like they haven't done that for like a video.
That is actually crazy. You'd think they would.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? They made their name based off of a caller. Something like that. I can't
remember.
Anywho.
Not that big of a Rhett and Link enjoyer.
We used to watch it every now and then.
It's fun.
Probably once a month.
It's fun stuff.
I like to watch it every now and then. Shocking how interesting food can be as a video topic.
Just two guys just sitting at a table just doing.
I guess that's the whole premise of this channel.
I guess it's true.
Yeah, except we don't have food. We have couches and
we have the
politics.
food beforehand.
We talk about random stuff.
Down some food.
So like low key, we should have just had all that food down here.
Just
we
been
should
eating while talking
and like made that like a Patreon thing.
We should have.
It's a bad thing. This is why I like Saturday recordings because it's like it's 11. I got here at 10. For an hour we were having old man conversations upstairs. I felt like I was 40. Anyway,
this week a lot of news happened since our last recording. I'll start off like I was telling Alex before we started recording. We'll start off with a little chocolate chip of a treat of a news bite.
A mint?
Little mint.
I thought that's what they're called. They're called mints. Or no, am I getting that wrong?
The Andes? Sometimes I think, or is it after?
I was more thinking like a little Hershey's Kiss chocolate.
Yeah, no, I thought those were called mints. I thought that was their technical name.
No,
I thought so.
I don't think so.
Well, anyway,
the Mario movie 2.
Oh, yeah.
Mario Galaxy got its actual first trailer, and Brie Larson is Rosalina.
Yeah,
the same Brie Larson that her second to most recent movie was about getting a virgin laid. That Brie Larson? Or am I thinking of a different lady? I'm getting my white woman confused.
Was that Brie Larson?
Was it?
I think it might have been.
What movie is that?
Hold on. Let me look up my actresses real quick. Caleb.
I think he's right. It was. Oh no! Wait. Or was it Hunger Games girl?
That's what I'm thinking. Who's that?
I forgot what was her name.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
Never mind.
It was her.
See, I won't lie. I do racially discriminate.
Which movie are we talking about?
You know,
Honestly,
Colby remembers.
Cliff and Caleb were like, "Guess who's Rosalina?" And I like named all these people that are like alike. What was it? Like I was thinking her, but I was like, "Which one is that one?"
Who's Brie Larson? What is Brie Larson done? What does Brie Larson look like?
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she's Captain Marvel.
She was on.
Okay, never mind.
Scott
I remember.
Pilgrim.
Yeah,
Scott Pilgrim. She's the singer.
I remember now. I've now unconfused my white women.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a comment saying Brie Larson's had good roles in everything except Marvel somehow, and
That's false. She's literally Goku on Marvel.
well,
What?
her movies weren't very good.
Not as strong as Goku, but she's like a
her
Goku figure.
Her role was a good role, but the writing wasn't good, and that's where people are like. But then any other role that she's in, they're like, wow, what a great actress.
When are we going to get Daisy? Why are we getting Rosalina? I low-key think Nintendo racist.
Rosalina.
In your mind, is Rosalina a little bit tanner than most of the other princesses?
No, she's pale.
I know.
She lives in space. Rosalina is pale.
Oh, I meant Daisy.
No, Daisy tan.
Okay.
She lives in Saudi Arabia.
Really?
That she claimed from the Shy Guys.
She had a Middle Eastern takeover like Alexander the Great.
She literally
She led a conquest.
Canonically, she imperialized the Shy Guys. Because in Mario Kart 7, there's Shy Guy Bazaar, and Shy Guy Bazaar it's completely occupied by Shy Guys, all like Shy Guy decorations and like Middle Eastern. And then on Mario Kart World, it's still Shy Guy Bazaar, but now it's owned by Daisy. And it has Daisy stuff all over the place. And she's, of that cup, she's the main racer. So she literally imperialized the Shy Guys.
Do you think low key she sells her Shy Guys to Princess Peach's Shroombas for drug money?
I'm sure they're probably trafficking.
There's a whole collusion going on.
My goat Shy Guy is getting oppressed, and we don't like that.
Someone make a video essay on it.
Somebody make a video essay about the oppression the Shy Guys go under.
Has no one double checked to see what nationality Daisy is? Because she's kind of giving like the Star of David right now. I want you to post this to start slowly playing like the stereotypical like Jew theme song.
What is a Jew theme song?
Like the I was more Tetris.
I was more thinking Daisy's British.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's British and just became tan because she's been spending so much time getting oil in the Middle East.
That would make her more American.
Are not the worst Americans former British?
Good point.
Anyway.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I think Brie Larson, perfectly cast as Rosalina. Mm-hmm. Also completely makes sense given she's had so much partnerships with Nintendo.
Yeah, she's a huge Nintendo fan.
She loves Nintendo. Quoted as kicking her boyfriend out of the house after getting mad at Mario Galaxy.
What did he do?
Probably
smoked her.
Probably looked at her funny after she died, and she's like, "Leave."
She wanted to play as Samus. She's hoping to do a Metroid movie.
Now that would also have been a very good casting.
I think you know what, low key out of okay, here's my controversial opinion. Out of all the Nintendo characters that deserve a movie, I think Samus is one of the first. Like even before Mario.
I want to make that movie.
You do?
I want to make that.
How would you make that movie?
Spooky,
scary skeletons.
Because I love making
Metroid's scary. This is a scary franchise.
Would you give it a PG-13?
R.
I know.
Make it R.
I would. There's a lot of people that try to push for R, but it never goes through. But I would try to make it as scary
as PG-13 possible.
Maybe like Alien, kind of an Alien vibe.
It's good. It's actually a terrifying series at times.
I love it.
Interesting.
Also, we need
literally Fusion series. Was just a horror game.
Pikmin series would be pretty cool. Low key, the Pikmin and the minions in the intro. Oh, banana! Ooh. You see Olimar floating. Or one of the Pikmin floating.
And then all the Pikmin just get effing wiped out in front of the minions. All just effing die, and that minion is scarred for life. Watch an entire populace get wiped out.
And then you see Master Hand come out of the screen.
That's what people don't understand about Pikmin, is it looks cute, but then all those funny little cute guys that you plant and pick, they just effing die.
It's kind of like a little bit of a symbolic thing of like capitalism right there, huh? Born.
Well, then you Olimar is literally just a victim of capitalism in those games. Anyway, that's our nice little bit of news. Next bit of news, I don't know if you've heard about this, but the government shutdown ended. But there's a catch. Yeah. There's a catch that people are realizing that happened, and that is that there is going to be I think within a year, I was hearing, a very strict new ruling on THC sales.
Hemp.
That's going to completely destroy the market.
So, okay, I'll give you the fact that I'm the one talking about this is fucking hilarious. Okay, so clarification on that one. So if no one knows, or you are scared, and somehow out of our hundreds of listeners who watch the pod, if you consume THC or any cannabis related products, you might have seen that Mitch McConnell might have somehow somehow, I don't know how the fuck he does it every single time, being senile as he is, snuck into the government, sneaks into the government shutdown, getting it back up, a little bill in there where it states that there will be a more stricter ban on hemp. What this is basically, there is a legal limit before it is classified as like a high use cannabis product. So Delta 8 gummies have THC and other related things in them, but they don't count as a recreational like gummy. Like you can't go down to I don't know, green seed or something and get a Delta 8. That's not what it's for. A Delta 8's like over the countertop. Your doctor prescribes it for you for medical use, not recreational use. So what's been happening in a lot of these states is a lot of people have been, underdoing their THC and CBD. So technically it's not like it's no marijuana. So you don't need to technically go through all these things. It's just below the legal limit in all these places. So all the bottom stuff below the cannabis area is all being affected. Now, this is a good thing. So watch this. Colby, peep game. Caleb, peep game. So over the past 10, it's been just a little over 10 years, like closer to 13, closer to 15, is that weed in the United States has basically become nearly almost completely legalized. Do you know how many states allow recreational use of marijuana?
6.
I don't know.
25.
Oh.
40 allow it for medical use. It is nearly, almost completely legal in the U.S. of A. Because of that, over the last years, because you remember you heard it back in the day where people were like, why isn't marijuana legal? It doesn't do all this, da-da-da-da-da. You haven't heard that in a long time. Why? Because it's legal in most of these states now. It has now become a non-issue. Why do you need to advocate for the use of cannabis in Washington State when it's been legal since 2014, 2012? Correct me?
I think so, like 13, 14.
Yeah, 13, 14.
All right.
Dinosaur. The extinction level event. That's what happened to the dinosaurs. They thought they were at the top and then they died. They had done that. So nobody is advocating for marijuana. So now all of a sudden with this hemp ban, which there is some good to it where technically it wasn't ever technically like heavily scrutinized because it was technically below the legal limit and maybe it should be federalized so we can actually, do proper studies on it. So there is Mitch does kind of have a point, but I'll get to it, where no one's advocating for it. And because everybody was now able to abuse those systems that nobody was going for, it has now put cannabis back up to the front of the stage where now it's all like, wait a minute. We never actually finished the job here. Everybody just kind of did their own thing state-wise, even though it's federally still technically illegal, but nobody really gives a shit. So now it's just like, so now it's back at the front stage. This will probably end up leading to the federal, wide state, other than probably the ones that want to participate in it. There'll probably still be that legalization of it because of what Mitch did. But here's the opposite of what I was saying. Now, the idea is just like all these lower CBD, THC products that don't technically count were not, seen federally no one's checking this shit, right? It's kind of like a black market, but technically an open market. And it should be. There should be tests on it. But the reason why Mitch did it is Mitch has nearly $1 million in Tennessee whiskey, and whiskey consumption in the United States has plummeted. I'm not even joking on this. Caleb in post, put it on screen. Dramatically.
I hate politicians. I hate politicians so
dramatically much. So the idea here is he's trying to get all these low end.
Dead. Why would you care, you greedy little
Caleb Bolby gets it. So Mitch is just trying to get a whole bunch of money out of these systems because guess what? Guess what some of those Delta 8 products and stuff are in? Drinks. So all these young people us, not Colby's technically in it, but mostly us, are drinking CBD and stuff like that to relax. So guess what? There's a massive competitor on the drink market where, let me clarify, drinking adult market, right? Mm-hmm. So now it's just like, whoa, people aren't, where is our abusive alcoholic dads buying our stuff? They're not being abusive. They're on the couch high, just like this on the corner, just be like, hi, Martha. Hi, I'm playing video games, instead of being like, you stupid bitch.
Because then you can't get the medical bills up. It's all coming together.
Yeah, so it basically boils down to Mitch might have just tried to pull a rug thing underneath a lot of people's feet so he could get money, but it will probably have the inverse effect of causing the legalization of marijuana, like for real statewide. So yeah,
maybe.
So fun
factoid.
Yeah,
greedy people,
politicians.
Yeah, when Mitch McConnell dies, I'm fucking hitting a jig.
We grooving.
Yeah. I can't. Everybody laughed at Dick Cheney. Like, I love the new meme where it's death. Like in the fuck. What's the claw? What's the game called?
Crane.
The crane game, and it's all like it always says fuck. I miss someone so and so, but the recent one was fuck. Hell yeah, I got Dick Cheney. I was like, that was awesome. Finally, I got Dick Cheney. So it's funny seeing that type of stuff. So now
we get into
who's Bubba?
Who's Bubba? So in recent news,
wow, it's only 17 minutes in.
As of Wednesday, the last week.
I thought it was. I started seeing it yesterday or 2 days before.
Yeah, it was this week.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, timeline wise.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So on Wednesday, there was an update to
pause. Caleb and Post, you will be more up to date on this. Apparently, they're supposed to pass stuff this time next week, or not this time. This next week. Next week when this is uploaded.
Caleb and Post will literally be tomorrow.
That is also true. So never mind. So we'll talk about it next week. Never mind.
Likely know as much as we do now.
Something drops tonight.
That'd be crazy. Okay, but
continue.
If something crazy happens within the next 24 hours, we'll just have to.
I'd be fine to do another one.
But no, there's an update to the Epstein saga, I guess, for lack of a better
patch
term.
Notes.
That some emails got leaked, and in those emails, I think there's like 2,000, 20,000 emails?
23,000. There's
emails.
a lot. There's a couple thousand emails.
There's a lot of emails, and within those emails is some pretty interesting things that have been said from the words of Epstein about Trump.
Who's Bubba?
I don't think there's any way you could spin it without sounding insane to make an excuse as to Trump being a good person.
Should we get some of the more? I haven't fully read them. I've seen screenshots.
I've seen a couple.
So I want you to go to TikTok, or that's everywhere. As a recording of this for historical documentation purposes. Give me some of these. Give me some of these full. I want to read the full on lines, the dates, who sent them, and where.
They black out who sent them.
I know, and it's just like
cowards.
I fucking hate that, bro. You don't understand how much I hate that shit. That shit pisses
but
me
it's for legal
off.
reasons. I think.
For what? What legal reasons? What?
Well, because someone could come back and be like, "Oh, you're." You
know what I hate about legal stuff? Here's my legal hot take. This information will be dismissed because somebody touched it. Man, go fuck yourself. You're just trying to get a legal loophole. I hate that. That pisses me off.
That is a loophole someone probably found one day, and they're like, got away with it because they convinced the jury. That
unpatched way to get rid of evidence. 1999.
Insane. So it looks like most of these were sent 2018.
Dude, I was alive
right before he died, huh?
Kinda, yeah. Like right before he got arrested,
and then died.
So this one is to.
Hold on, pause real quick. I still have to ask. I know we'll dive back into this probably later, but who killed Jeffrey? That's still one thing a lot of people don't ask. Everybody's still like knee deep in the Trump thing. That's a good question to ask. Who wanted him dead?
Well, before it was they were thinking suicide, but now with that cut clip, it's like, maybe it was someone. Either he got taken away, escaped, or was killed by that person that was in the 60 seconds. 60 second clip.
Went in there, snapped his neck, left. just threw the rag.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Like this. He did probably just speed run of it. It was like he walked in. Who are you? James? 10 seconds. All right. I still got 50 left. Wrapped up the thing. Put him right here. Boom, 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 boom.
That probably is what
30
happened.
seconds left.
Someone he trusted just came in and was
snap
like,
neck,
I'm going to visit him.
There.
Killed him. Went out.
No. Like,
that's now more believable than any of the other things.
So Caleb,
I keep seeing people talking about him. I want to find the one.
Just go to Reddit. There's probably somebody on Reddit.
You're probably right.
Has like the screenshot of it. But these are real. These aren't fake.
These were released by the house.
Yeah.
By the house?
Yeah. This wasn't a leak. They just released them.
Yeah.
So,
hold on, MC. Flash forward into the future.
Okay.
You probably rotated.
So here's this one. Shout out to Mariah for reposting.
Real. My goat.
Quote from Epstein. I recall I've told you I've met with some very bad people. None as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body. So yes, dangerous. This one was sent in 2017. Like right after he took office the first time.
So you guys reading that, right? Or hearing it out loud, I should say. What does that signify to you?
So I think you could take this two ways. Is like, for one, I can see the devil's advocate of Epstein can't be trusted, which I get that. But for somebody like Epstein to be calling Trump a very bad guy and not a single decent cell in his body, and given what we also see in other emails from this, is he knows things about Trump that I don't think most people actually know.
To public knowledge.
Like that, he's seen him do things, and I'm sure we'll get to them in this email, in this saga. Is basically we know Trump has had those teenage beauty pageants and would go into their dressing rooms while they were dressing
and just look
and just stare.
Just be like,
He'd just be there.
Fantastic.
No reason for that.
Yeah, no. It's kind of
weird. We know that he did that. And so that should have already been red flags, but apparently that's not enough for some people.
No.
But
he's just quirky, man.
As we'll see in these emails, he has also continued to do that on a very specific island.
So I also want to give a little quote here to put this into perspective for somebody who's a little bit more like slower. This is basically Megatron calling out Shockwave for being evil. Like Megatron's going like, I started a civil war with Optimus Prime over politics, but Shockwave is literally Satan and destroying whole planets just to see what happens to Energon reserves. And then not sharing any of the Energon with anybody.
That's what I was gonna say too. It gives you a different understanding of Epstein himself.
Yeah,
and like he was in the business of exploiting people and stuff and doing his greedy ways, trying to get money for himself. But he came across someone who he felt was above.
He's like, I'm
his
bad,
limits. Yeah.
but even this guy, he does.
Okay, I'm gonna act this out. I hope no one clips this out of context. I'm not gonna say it actually. I diddle, but Trump diddles way worse than I do.
The things I've seen this man, like that's how I read it. Like how like a guy in like a sports bar will talk about his bro and be like, look man, you've seen some of the things I've done. Oh man, wait till you see what he's done.
Gary has done some shit. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you about old Donnie Boy over here. He's done some crazy stuff with them kids.
I think he's a freak, bro. I really do think he's a freak.
And I don't think he was saying it in the email as like jokes or funny or trying to.
He's serious.
I
He's
think
100%
he was
serious.
actually
look at the end of it. He
concerned.
said he is.
He said, not one decent cell in his body. So yes, dangerous.
This is okay, and I'm gonna put this in another perspective, right? You know how some animals go, I'm a predator, but there are things in this forest even I'm scared of. It's like, a wolf won't fight a bear 1v1 style, right? Because that's just fucking dumb to do. Why would you 1v1 the apex animal? So when you see this guy, right, who has all this knowledge, all this lore, right? Because we were talking about it upstairs. If anybody who doesn't know, we don't know where Epstein gets his money from. This is a thing that everybody's been wondering forever. Like, there's so many layers to this whole Epstein thing where it's like, where did he get his money? He knows all these public figures. He was apparently doing real estate, but like, was he really doing real estate? It gets really, really weird, right? So he's not a nice guy. We know this. There's all this corresponding evidence, right? So when you have turbo evil guy here saying this guy's worse in the perspective of Mother Nature, of one predator looking at another, that's concerning. That's very concerning. That's a no devil's advocate argument out of the window and just purely looking at this like somebody bad calling out somebody who's worse. Bro, we're in problem territory. That guy's leading the country. This no bueno.
It's like every race with the flood. Like, this is a problem.
Because it's like, it's not even like he's saying that he's not a bad guy.
He acknowledges it. Like, read it again.
So, as I've told you, I have met some very bad people, which I'm assuming refers to how many people come to that island.
The world. These are worldly figures.
Being basically a human trafficker, of course he has met some very bad people, but he says out of all of them, Trump is one of the worst he's met.
Not a single decent cell
in his body, and he's
like that.
And he's met Benjamin
to word something.
It's true.
Look this up.
No,
Benjamin Netanyahu met with Epstein. That's a real thing.
Yeah. And out of them two, Mr. Genocide himself, Trump is worse.
Parent fucking Lee.
That is insane. All right, here's the next one is just going off of that now. Epstein, quote, I know how dirty Donald is. Most likely referring to Trump's impending impeachment, falsifying business records. This was sent in August of 2018.
So Jeffrey thought he was gonna get impeached.
It makes no difference whether it was his money, issues, failure to disclose, plus fact that he has lied his ace off about it makes it clear he knew it was illegal. I think he makes the argument that it was Trump's money, making it not illegal, though he said he only found out afterwards. And the fact, according to the indictment, was billed as services rendered and grossed up. I'm sure his account has flipped anyway. I did talk in detail to Starr yesterday about re-indictments, how Trump can make a deal, special counsel, Clinton's trash can. Yes, Starr, give me more.
Clinton's trash can?
I don't know what that
What did he say at the end?
The principal case for impeachment is clear. What's missing is the courage.
So is that him saying he should get his ass impeached? He knows he's doing,
which is crazy when you think of this time wise, because I think almost exactly a year later he dies in his prison cell.
You know, the irony behind this story is most people voted for Trump because they claimed him to be the lesser of two evils.
That is actually crazy.
They later on they might just be the same evil.
They could be. Well, I mean, at least 2016. At least the 2016 election might have been.
Yeah.
Epstein, quote, would you like photos of Donald and girls in bikinis in my kitchen? And given what we can assume would be in Epstein's kitchen would be underage girls, given any account that we've ever heard about.
Also, hold on. Critical, I can't say the word. Literary analysis. Who is he giving a picture to?
I'm sure he's a sicko himself. I'm sure he's taking pictures of all the time.
Yeah, bro, there gotta
like
be
his birthday.
book
or whatever.
Oh, dude, that birthday book was.
We never even went over that.
I'm not.
We never even went. I think the reason we didn't go over that was because Cassius was here.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah,
but no, because I remember them theorizing at that time. Because I think we'll just cover specifically Trump's involvement in the book. People were theorizing because they said that there was a drawing of a naked woman in the book, and Trump said something. He wrote some sort of
let's keep our little
sicko poem. And people were like drawing like what they thought would be the recreation of that photo. And then when you actually see what the actual drawing he made, it's literally an underage girl's body.
Oh yeah.
Which is that's terrible. That's disgusting.
Let's keep our secret. And you know what? I have to theorize, right? We'll get more into these later on. What do you think the secret is? What is the big ass closet?
Is it the diddling kids or is it
I was
the
just gonna say, like,
I
try to figure out what P Diddy was doing, and it didn't even match what I was thinking.
What did you think?
I just thought he was like, exploiting him, whatever, getting him, doing his thing, recording, but it's like way worse.
Oh, you thought he was just an asshole of a producer.
Yeah,
but no, he was actually rubbing around himself with big oil.
100 times worse than I would, making me angry,
I'll go with a little secret here. I think yes, underage girls. I didn't even say boys were involved, right?
Probably.
What about the boys? Were getting diddled on that island.
It's not even like a question. That was confirmed.
Yeah, but that's not the secret. The secret is I know for a fact those motherfuckers were running trains. If you're an adult and you know what a train is, they were probably doing some crazy shit. I don't even think it's Bubba. That's just a side thing.
That was just for kicks and giggles.
We'll get to Bubba.
They did that for fun.
They probably did.
That wasn't a ritual. That was because they wanted to.
Yeah, there is probably some crazy shit. I don't know. I read that past birthday pamphlet or book or whatever it was called, and my conspiracy theory brain just keeps going. I'm like, I think it is worse than what we
even think. Worse than what we'd imagine. Because I don't think our brains as
sane individuals,
people, would even comprehend the things that these people are trying on these islands.
Colby is our audience member right now. Just zoom in, and every time we see something crazy, and he goes, Continue.
Epstein, quote, because I am the one able to take him down, said December of 2018. When did he die? When did this man die?
I'm the one who can take him down.
I think it was in January where he got arrested, right? Because I remember it was like the new year, and I was like, all right, what does the new year bring?
Does that mean he was tapped?
Epstein.
He says that, and what?
Well, I mean, at the same time, Clinton knew of all her emails.
So that previous one, would you like to, or no? The one about, I know how dirty Donald is, and referring to the impending impeachment. That was almost exactly a year from his death.
That's crazy. They had to have
the photos of Donald and girls in bikinis in my kitchen. That was in 2015, right during the 2016 election campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone to me thinking I have juicy info on you and Trump because of this. I don't know. And then December of 2018 was it will all blow over. They're really just trying to take down Trump and doing whatever they can to do that. Yes, thanks.
Dude,
it's wild.
That's the fact that he thinks he's gonna get away with it.
No, he literally. They're like, this almost seems like in this email, they're like, what are they thinking? They can't take down Trump. I'm the only one with evidence to take him down. That's pretty much what I'm hearing from this.
I mean, it's kind of true too. It's been years since he's even been office. They've been trying to impeach him, haven't been successful. I feel like Epstein.
Somebody's hiding info. There's somebody protecting somebody.
Well, I don't think not only hiding, but I think
participating.
And he was arrested in July of 2019. So he died only a month after being arrested. Mm-hmm. So literally, this email about I'm the only one able to take him down was sent only 7 months before he died, or 8 months.
So that means somebody tapped. Somebody knew, and then they got him, and then they said, "Wrap it up, boys."
All right. Well, he said he's the only one.
When did he go president? What time was that?
Trump was inaugurated in 2017.
In
2016.
No, he was elected November of 2016. Inauguration would be in January of 2017.
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
Which means they're like those early ones, the 2015, 2017 was just like cocky. Like they're just talking just to talk. And then the 2018 when there's all the impeachment stuff coming out is like, this guy's a bad dude, but what are they even trying? I'm the only one who has evidence that can take him down.
I like your accent for your Epstein impression. He's a bad dude.
He's a bad dude, but you know...
He's from New York. Why are you going southern?
I don't know.
Ooh, the Bronx. What was I going to say?
I'm walking here. Like, this would probably... I don't know. Maybe this is how Jeffrey talked.
He's a bad dude.
That makes you wonder, though, if government really does have all that...
info?
That sneaking through all the nets and stuff. If Trump did that, he's like, oh, hey, get him. Is that what he said? Get him.
Almost looks like he's challenging me.
Like Batman, where they have all the cell phones connected. Like, this is wrong. I feel like that's what the government does sometimes.
Doomed Yowie. I think we should continue.
All right.
Doomed Yowie.
Epstein, quote, I told everyone from day one, evil beyond belief, mad, and most thought I was speaking metaphorically. It's obvious he could crack. Stormy Daniels, lies after lies after lies.
Didn't he? Oh my God, I just had my Alex Jones moment.
This is March of 2018. He is scaring the poopy out of me now. He could well tank global economy. Can Barack talk sense to him anymore? Maybe it's time for you to jump in now. Given how he is throwing caution to the wind in such an epic fashion, why wouldn't he take your call? Give it a shot. And then this was Epstein's response. He feels alone and is nuts. I told everyone from day one, evil beyond belief, mad, and most thought I was speaking metaphorically. It's obvious he could crack. Stormy Daniels, lies after lies after lies. So
that Stormy Daniels thing from like a while back was true then. He did have an affair.
Oh, no, that was 100% confirmed.
Yeah, I know, but it's like even Epstein, like, so if anybody was doubting it, it's like even he goes.
Literally, this is basically, like, this is them having a conversation, basically, what I'm understanding is about, man, Trump, why is he making the economy bad? This is bad for our money. And then Epstein's like, I don't know what to tell you. I've seen what he be doing.
So that's 2 times he's said he's evil.
Twice. Two occasions. Not only just saying he's evil, but articulating it in such strong wording that you know that it's not like just saying, yeah, this guy.
Man, he's a bad dude. No, he's Satan's little helper.
He's like, this guy. Again,
Santa's
I'm bad, but this guy, he's insane and bad.
It's like Venom and Carnage, but They're not cool.
Don't slander my goat. Don't slander my goat. You can say that about Cletus. Don't say that about my boy Venom.
Venom ain't part of this at all.
He ain't no diddler.
Venom wouldn't do that. Venom would kill them.
It's just my brain knows Spider-Man. It's like Venom was evil, but Venom knew.
It's more like Green Goblin and
Green Goblin and Hobgoblin.
No, I was gonna say Green Goblin and Carnage because they were Red Goblin was a thing for a little bit, but this is like Norman Osborn saying, "I hate Spider-Man." But Cletus Cassidy doesn't like people.
He hates everyone.
Freedom is the sentient right of all
Caution
human things.
to the wind. This guy hates everyone.
Fucked up. I'm fucked up. He's fucked up.
You know it's bad when I'm trying to side with Spider-Man.
Yeah. That guy is no good.
Again, not giving Epstein any credit here whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's just
I'm
pointing
comparing
out,
him to Green Goblin. It should kind of get the point across.
He's simply pointing out how bad he thinks another person is in comparison to his own badness, which is already bad. Epstein, Trump has early dementia. So this is interesting.
Okay.
January 3rd, 2018.
Correct.
This is to Thomas Jr. Landon.
Okay.
I know, I've been reading it. Good old MW. You still talk to him? I don't know who MW is.
Code words.
Epstein. Jeee vacation at gmail.com. I hate that. He has his own personal islands email. He said, "Yup." And then Landon said, "No doubt he and Donald Trump know each other well too. Have to say he is looking / sounding increasingly unhinged. Are you tempted to take any money off the table in the markets?" Epstein, "No, but no questions. Donald's statement is goofy. Early dementia." This was January 2018. So again,
that's not accurate.
This implicates not just the dementia, but this is straight up insider trading.
Yeah.
That
makes sense though. I didn't. Yeah.
no questions that they were doing it, but like that's just
out of all the crimes he's done, this is like a low hanging fruit. Yeah, it's like that's just insider trading.
That's just confirming what we already knew that these guys already were doing.
Yeah.
Landon to Epstein, the stories you could tell about Trump. This was February 2016. This was the start of
the saga,
like the election saga. So it's getting scary. The stories you could tell, Epstein. Wow. Actually, I don't. Or this is Thomas Landon. Actually, I don't think he / voters would care. Being effectively shameless is a pretty powerful weapon for a presidential candidate. But by being a phony rich person.
Say that again for me. I want you to read that out again.
The first part?
The whole bitch.
Okay. It's getting scary. The stories you could tell. This is Thomas to Epstein. Epstein. Wow. Thomas. Actually, I don't think he / voters would care. Being effectively shameless is a pretty powerful weapon for a presidential candidate. But by being a phony rich person.
So that means if I'm using my literary brain hard enough, these two had a private conversation. Oh, let me say this in front of the mic. These two had a private conversation, then finished the conversation in email form, meaning that there was something going on behind back doors that eventually it ends up being said that it's like he's lying to everybody. He's not doing this for the people. He's at the very end, he's a phony rich man. Is it weird that I feel like Jeffrey is on my side? Is it weird? No. I'm not the only one that's saying that. He's like he's saying what I've been saying for years.
I don't think is what's becoming evident is that he's not on anyone's side but his own.
Yeah, he just wanted the money.
Yes, he's concerned with the economy. He's like, this guy's going to tank the economy. And I am concerned with the economy.
Doesn't care about the kids. Doesn't care about anything other than my
Sex
wallet,
and money.
my wallet is going to hurt because this guy's doing some stupid stuff.
What's crazy is other people are emailing Epstein, not concerned with the kids. They're like, my money's going to take a hit because of Trump. Why? I'm going to talk to him. Don't worry. I'll talk to him. Not,
crazy.
Trump did bad things with children. How about we throw him in? It wasn't that. That wasn't a conversation.
That's the crazy part is that all of these are alluding to them asking Epstein to talk to Trump.
It's so weird.
Which, when you look at the timeline, especially the 2018 ones, if he went to Trump and said something and then a few months later gets arrested, a few months later gets arrested and then dies in prison, there is very little to like leave doubt in your mind that those aren't correlated. Like, there's no way Trump didn't get this man killed.
Or at least wanted him dead.
Or wanted him dead.
Could have been somebody else. Could have been. There's a lot of players here. Maybe it was a joint collaboration.
The collab of a lifetime.
I hate him. Fuck him. Let's go get him.
Get him. He has dirt on both of us. Let's
Fuck
go.
him. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
This one is both terrible and funny. So Landon Thomas Jr. is a financial reporter from the New York Times.
What?
Who? Who are we talking about?
The Landon Thomas.
Who's Landon Thomas?
He's the guy that he's been emailing, or that's been emailing Epstein.
Okay.
He is a financial reporter for the New York Times.
What scum. Honestly, what a scum. He knows what's going on, doesn't report it.
This guy.
Okay, good. You explained that part. I was like, what's collection rate?
Literally knows exactly what's going on.
Literally part of one of the biggest publications and is probably doing all of this just for his own profit.
So wait, who is he part of? The New York Times?
Yeah, New York Times.
Or the New York Post?
New York Times.
I forgot. There's too many New York insert newspapers here.
Also, remember, the New York Times is the one that's always nominating Trump for Times Person of the Year.
Anywho, continue.
So,
continue.
Let's see.
Suspicious. Suspicious.
Now, okay, this is from Thomas. Now everyone coming to me thinking I have juicy info on you and Trump because of this, quote, I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Trump booms from a speakerphone. Quote, he's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life. Quote, end quote. That story will never die. And this is from Epstein. Read the Uz feed, read my airplane logs and Hawaiian tropic contest. Have them ask my houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, and he was so focused he walked straight into the door. Do you guys have any comments about what I just read
I have
to
no
you?
comments. Like, that's just it's cementing on who Trump is. A big idiot. That's exactly.
He thinks with his dick. Like no hyperbole. He thinks with his cock.
Yeah.
There's no brain function above the waist. He's thinking with his cock. Government decisions? Oh, if no one's sucking my cock, I don't give a shit.
Oh well.
Okay, all right. He fucking beautiful women. Fucking right into a door. So that means Jeffrey saw this man walk into his house through Trump, saw some girls outside bathing, and then he was like, "Oh, hi, Donald. Oh, hi, Jeffrey." What the fuck were you? I'm imagining them in my head
that much by young women. These are kids.
Oh.
We
know this.
We can pretty much through deductive reasoning know these are children.
Probably.
This is.
And then Jeffrey's just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He's like, even I don't do that. I might have them give me naked massages, but
like I'm not busting into walls for him. I have decency.
Bro was literally Kool-Aid Manning over teenagers.
Do you think him and Bill Cosby knew each other?
Of 100%.
I just feel like that. Anyway,
this is the last one from this.
is it Bubba?
It's not Bubba,
Fuck.
which I'm shocked it's not. I'll have to find.
So
Bubba.
that means there's more. I haven't heard some of these.
23,000 emails.
Keep going.
All right. So this one comes from Weingarten, Reed Weingarten. I don't know who that is. You might want to tell your Dem friends that treating Trump like a mafia don ignores the fact that he has great, dangerous power. Tightening the noose too slowly risks a very bad situation. Gambino was never the commander-in-chief. There was little Gambino could do as the walls closed in. Not so with this maniac. Epstein replies, borderline insane and corroborated by some that are close.
Wait.
Why is this like a Resident Evil note that is right before catastrophe?
Hold on. Go back to that one. I want you to read the first part again. Hold on.
You might want to tell your Dem friends that treating Trump like a mafia don ignores the fact that he has great, dangerous power. Tightening the noose too slowly risks a very bad situation. Gambino is never the commander-in-chief. There is little Gambino could do as the walls closed in. Not so with this maniac. And this was sent December 20th of 2018 at 4 a.m.
He woke up in the middle of the night, was like,
He's like,
"How to write that out?"
I'm gonna tell you this right now, as a grown man. If you're past, if you're not at least
no, there's more. He sent a follow-up email.
Okay.
After that first part, he wrote, "Not a stupid point. He is starting to behave very erratically," and that's when Epstein says borderline insane and corroborated by some that are close.
So this email then confirms that Jeffrey knows some Democrats. He knows both people on both sides of the aisle.
Yes.
So okay, that confirms that, like, dead to rights. Because he's like saying somebody knows that he has Democrat friends, and they're trying to tell. So that means, okay, hold on. So who sent that email? What was their gamer tag? What was their gamer tag?
Reed Weingarten.
Reed Weingarten, whoever this is, knows that Jeffrey, in a way, is on the Democrat side to getting rid of him. Because Jeffrey knows he's going to ruin things for him. So that means the reason why the Democratic Party never did anything about this for such a long time, because they knew they would be fucked. Mm-hmm. But they knew that they were the only way to get rid of him. So the only way to get rid of Trump is to get rid of themselves. So it'd be almost like a... Now this is making sense. Like, on a grander scale, this confirms a lot of things.
Why
like,
it's taken so long for anything to come out.
To kill Jeffrey in that part of the aisle requires basically a Goku sacrifice. But instead of Goku, it's Goku Black.
Yeah,
It's like Gohan's there like, what? I'm sorry, Gohan. I'll get rid of Cell. You're not my...
You're just as bad.
What are we doing here? You're not my...
Why did you change your mind?
Yeah. What's going on here?
No, yeah. And here's another one. This one's apparently from one of the victims.
Oh.
So this is why some of these are blacked out, because victim. Okay, so starts out from Epstein. You are welcome at my house always, and more private. Victim. Very well. Just send me the address again and the code to the doors so I can get to the second floor, and send me the day and time. Thanks. Epstein, 10 p.m. Should I bring special cake from New York? Whoa.
That's a rape date.
From victim. Sorry, that was 2512 for the gate. Epstein, yes. Victim, I'm at the door, but I will wait for my time. I don't want to come early and find Trump in your house. Alex. All right, Colby. This is ample.
Let's huddle here.
All right, we just took a timeout. Me and Colby are gonna huddle here.
How? is evidence gonna leak on this guy? Like, this is evidence. I'm saying like the story, like the stories that Epstein was referring to. Is that gonna?
Are we
leak
gonna
out?
see him actually doing these things? Is that what you're asking?
That's what I'm asking.
It's possible.
How awful. We thought Epstein was just the lowest of low.
Somehow there's
and
lower.
literally the lower guy has been around us the whole time.
Look, that's the crazy thing about this one is, let me see. That's the crazy thing about this one is the victim of Epstein felt more comfortable with Epstein than with Trump. That's the crazy thing that I'm taking from this. Like, I don't know if the audience is hearing this the same way I am, but the victim of Epstein is more afraid of running into Trump in Epstein's house than she is of going to the house to see Epstein. Like, she'd rather not even play with the idea of being in the same room as Trump.
After my 2-minute piss I just did, I've come to the conclusion that if a rape date victim is still willing to participate with Epstein in whatever the fuck they are doing, to then just say what Caleb just said, because I came into the end of that conversation, I think we got problems. Also, your shampoo or your hand soap smells wonderful, by the way.
Thank you.
That just goes to show everything Epstein's saying is actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot about him, where he does have bound like a threshold. Like, he won't cross a line to a certain point.
Which
And
makes
I think that's where he sees Trump is on this other side. He's like, dang, I
that
wouldn't
makes
even
you
be that
absolutely ask the question: what was so horrible that Trump was doing in this circle that even had the man that we
all know is turbo evil,
that we know has confirmed counts of being a horrible, terrible person?
I wonder if he was killing people on that island and was just like, oh, just get rid of it. I wonder.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you on game on some shit. So this is why I like human psychology. This is where I get into it. So what happens, gentlemen, when the brain gets too much of one drug it naturally produces?
Gets used to it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So Caleb and Colby, what happens when you have so much sex that the sex is no longer good? You have to elevate it. Welcome to my Warhammer analogy. So Nesh demons don't just have sex. They have such egregious sex that it borders on like murder because of how hard they have to go during their sexual fornication, because you have to reach a higher and higher high. So I have to argue, does that mean that Trump has so much sex with underage girls for the rush of it that at one point he's just doing, and I will use a different sci-fi example, that he is the Baron of Dune when it comes to his pleasure? Is he just? I remember the scene in the movie where he has his 2 concubines in his presence, and he just has to kill them in frustration. Do you think that Trump, similar to Dune, is just so bored of regular sex with underage women that he has to go to extreme lengths to get off?
Well, I think we found evidence already just with the emails on Stormy Daniels, and he's like, he did terrible things to Stormy Daniels. He's an awful person. I think that's might be what's going on then.
He has to be doing some crazy shit. Like, Epstein might be evil, but there's a secret. What's the secret? What is so? He didn't say secrets.
So bad.
He said our secret, not secrets. Our secret. So that means there was at one point in their 10-year relationship with each other, there was a line crossed that fucking Megatron Jeffrey Epstein is looking at fucking Shockwave Donald Trump going, what the fuck?
Yep, that sounds
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say my mind out loud. I think Donald J. Trump has sex with underage girls and potentially kills him afterwards. I think he reaches a whole crazy new realm of BDSM where sometimes he probably chokes the life out of these girls. Like he beats them and bruises them or some shit like that. Has to. There is no way. Because in my mind, that's probably the line to be crossed. Because I'll give Jeffrey his credit. Being the goon overlord of this island, why would you want to beat your women and kill them, right? Why would you want to get rid of
that in a sixth sense is your product? Why would you harm your product?
Why would you want to these? I don't know how common it is to find underage women to fornicate with, but the argument here is if they are a rare commodity, why damage the property? So that's the only logical conclusion, that Trump is crazy. I don't know how his most recent son was born.
And with this theory, you can apply it to a couple months ago with he will kill Charlie Kirk to protect his name.
This could be possible.
And so, just to give you a timeline of this.
Oh, he got a timeline.
So this is the one that we started the episode joking about. This was sent March 21st, 2018, which is 3 days before the email about Epstein saying how insane Trump is about tanking the economy. So this is from his brother, who wrote, "How are you doing? A while back you mentioned that you were pre-diabetic. Has anything changed with that? What is your boy Donald up to now?" And then Epstein,
his diabetes. Put him on the wall.
Jeff replies, "All good. Bannon with me."
What?
Steve Bannon, I'm assuming.
Who's Steve Bannon?
He's one of those right-wing politicians.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So put him on the list.
So
You fucking kids too, or at least he knows.
So then after this, his brother Mark replies, "Ask him if Putin has any photos of Trump blowing Bubba." And then he replies, "And I thought I had Cyrus." So he just completely spaced over the Trump blowing Bubba portion. "You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard," says Mark.
What's the plot of Get Hard?
That's the one with Kevin Hart.
That's what I was thinking.
Kevin Hart and Will Smith.
No, not Will Smith.
I thought it was
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Crazy how it's like looking into history. Like I always like doing
little retrospects.
Like I was saying last week.
So for anybody who doesn't know, and Caleb, repeat that whole last line, or the last few lines for the audience.
Let's see.
Investigative journalism here on Totally Oblivious.
So Mark Epstein. Ask him if Putin has, so Epstein says, "All good. Bannon with me." I'm assuming that means Steve Bannon. And then Mark says, "Ask him, Bannon, if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba."
So that means Steve Bannon has the photos.
So Steve Bannon might have the evidence of this.
No, Putin, right?
No, Bannon, no. Okay.
Okay, so Bannon would then have connections to Putin, who would then have the evidence of Trump blowing Bubba.
Now, for anybody who doesn't know who Bubba is Bill Clinton.
Thought to be Bill Clinton. He has been referred to by that nickname in the past. Also a very common associator with both Trump and Epstein.
The doomed Yowie.
So, Alex, I guess you want to go a little further into that?
I'm cursed with knowledge. I'm burdened with knowledge. I'm just a 1,000-son sorcerer. So Caleb, Colby doesn't know about this. Caleb, can you look up the picture of Jeffrey Epstein's personal collection of Bill Clinton in a dress?
Ooh.
Do you know about this?
I think I've come across it once.
There is so much evidence.
Hold on. Just I think when I had first
This
seen
one?
it was being tied to the what's that alcohol in California? Bohemian. I think they were tying that to that's what they do at Bohemian, and he's part of that.
So he says, so we're thinking that Bill Clinton likes to cross dress. So there are so many layers to this shit, dude. There is so many goddamn layers.
Is that Hillary's dress?
That is Hillary's dress.
It is Hillary's dress.
Because here we see Hillary in that same dress.
Remember, it's a yeah. It is a photo. So the idea here is very simple. On that island, not only now, I'm not going to demonize it. You can cross dress if you want. If you want to dress up as a woman and then get fucked from behind, that's all you, dog. I'm gonna say it's kind of weird. You know, I'm pretty woke. I'm a pretty woke friend, but I'm not that woke. Like that's kind of crazy. I'm okay with gay people. I said that really conservative. Like I'm okay with gays. I'm okay with the whole thing. But there's a point where it gets. I think you're too freaky, and we've gotten into this realm of this island where it's not about underage. It isn't about underage girls, but there is grown senior citizen level men cross-dressing, doing hardcore drugs,
and sucking each other off.
Donald J. Trump supposedly sucked off Bubba.
Let me remind
Insider trading. Crimes and secrets so fucking crazy. Megatron, the tyrant Jeffrey Epstein won't cross, is happening on that island, involved with the state of Israel and the UK royal family and possibly Bohemian Grove and other people in US Congress, House, and Senate.
Let me remind everyone the absolute hypocrisy in that election with Trump and Hillary.
Oh yeah, I'll get into it.
Honestly, that was literally his boyfriend's wife, and he was talking so much crap about Hillary. They were in cahoots with you, like they knew they're best friends. They were literally best friends.
So I'll go into this. So like all the list I just
Hillary's
named.
getting that good D every night.
I fucking hate it, stupid bitch.
That's mine. That's my bill.
You know what? You say that?
Big, beautiful bill.
Blowing them.
All right, Alex, what were you gonna say?
If you don't know this about, I'm gonna throw white people under the bus. It happens with every culture, but specifically for white people, cuck holding and cucking is just a thing that people do. It is so fucking common that cruise ships do this. Upside down pineapple. If you know, you know. I only know this because I was forced to fucking know this information. Against my will. This is a common thing. It is really weird with older Americans to cuck themselves. It probably stems from the fact that they all had to stay married to women they don't like. So, I'll give them some credit. The cultural Christianity is having its consequences. People just don't want to have sex with their wives because their wives piss them off. So, that being the case, and looking at what's happening on that island, I think this is just a case of men just exploring shit, and it's just involving Bill Clinton. It's no longer, what was her name? Lewinsky?
Monica
blowing him off. Which, I'm going to be honest, sex in the Oval Office, I'd do it. Like, it's not against it, but like, clearly Bill was wanting something else. Monica probably was. I've gotten some blowjobs before, and sometimes the mind wanders. So I'm thinking that Bill was probably getting blown off by Monica, and low key, he's like, I think Trump did it better, and it's not an unlikely possibility. It is. Bill probably has some flashbacks. Now, this is all under the case that we know who Bubba is. Bubba is kind of a common nickname for some people. It's kind of weird. So. The reality of the situation is, right, and even if you critically analyze, thank you, Caleb, analyze this, nobody says that sentence in a joking manner. That is some very serious shit. Another political party of a different country has crazy evidence above somebody who represents a party who hates gay people. Like straight up. It is a thing. They hate gay people.
That's what they run on.
Insane. So whether Bubba is Bill Clinton or not, jokes aside, Donald Trump gave oral to somebody.
To a dude.
Nicknamed Bubba. So this is some crazy shit. And it's not even the craziest shit. There's some other things we've said previous.
And Putin and Bannon.
That part is just like, that's the only legal part.
Yeah.
The email of Trump blowing Bubba is the only thing that's legal out of anything that they claim that he did.
I'm okay with Trump being gay. If Trump was, got a little bit of curious there and wanted to blow Bill Clinton, possibly, or some man named, I hope it's some actual like large guy just named Bubba. Like, I don't know, maybe Trump's into big dudes.
It's me, Bubba.
Bubba need a.
I think it's 100%.
Bubba need a blow.
It's 100% Bill Clinton. There's no way it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, just given what we know about these individuals and their association with Epstein, there's no way that they wouldn't have been in the same room and they wouldn't be doing freaky stuff with each other.
I had a crazy image in my head flash right now that Hillary is watching her husband get cucked by Donald. Ugh. I think it's possible. The fact that it's a non-zero, it makes me go. I'm not against it. That's legal. If a woman wants to see her husband get cucked by another senior citizen, that's fine. That's okay. If that's what your thing is. But there's other layers around that get crazier and crazier and crazier. Like, I'll be honest, I think the craziest thing you've read off to me today is a rape date victim going, I'm gonna wait outside.
If Trump's there, I'm not doing this. I don't want to go in there if he's there. But you, Jeffrey Epstein,
I'm totally fine with.
That's crazy.
Huh.
That's a crazy thing to have been said.
And then to fuck. Okay, here's another thing too. There is a lot of paintings and drawings of this. They've done this for so long. They get comfortable commissioning art of this. Like, this is weird, right?
It's crazy.
This is some wild stuff.
It's just insanity.
Yeah. It's almost like fiction, like something you'd only read in a book.
Like, I'm okay. I won't lie. I'll be honest when I say this. I imagine Hillary getting cucked, and it's just at the end of the session, like they're both like chain smoking a cigarette, both Trump and Hillary going, so how's your polls doing? Oh, they're doing good. I don't like you, bitch. And they leave.
You think this is happening during the election?
During the election, I feel like they were still cucking. Like I said, remember? No, don't laugh at me. Remember?
No, this just all reminded me of a joke somebody made. About Trump, Clinton, and I can't remember who the third one was, all going to hell. And Trump's punishment was that he had to suck off Bill Clinton for the rest of eternity.
I would have doubted it. So, back to my point. Remember, like I said, like my crazy idea, like the crazy secret being is like Trump probably abuses these underage girls, not just sexually, but like extremely
so bad to the point that
they might be dead.
Do not want to be near him.
Yes, that to get off of sex, right? That I feel like, I can't believe I'm going to say this, that the entire 2016 presidential election might have just been to get hard during sex, just to be like, I am blowing your boyfriend's back out, Hillary, and you're gonna watch. And then Hillary enjoyed it. Like, as dumb as that sounds, knowing how these people are getting off, I don't doubt it.
It seems like Trump was the bottom here, though.
No, he was. Bottom, top, doesn't matter. Hillary was probably getting cucked. She knew about it. Even if she wasn't even in the room, she knew about it. She fucking knew about it. Because I I don't think Hillary is dumb. I know she knows what happens on that island. So I know that either she liked to be cucked or she knew she was being cucked by Donald, and the whole Trump thing, the whole presidential thing was just for him to get off. I feel like Hillary knows a hell of a lot of shit here. And she's just not saying it because, of course, her husband would be also indicted and other things. Because I'm going to be fair when I say this too. Bill was probably also doing the same things Jeffrey was doing. He probably wasn't
no
beating
way
girls.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
There's no way he wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
It just seems, out of all of them, it seems as though Trump was the worst offender.
Whose email should we be really checking? That's the real question.
That was one of the comments I saw in here. Was somebody said on Twitter, at this point, we're going to start seeing Epstein in the Trump files.
Yeah. Well,
like that's how bad this sounds.
We're living in hood geniuses America right now, bro. If you know, you know.
And with that, I think we've come to the close of the episode.
It is wild, bro. I'm waiting for video. I won't lie. I will watch the whole tape. Just
I don't know if I want to.
I will watch. I don't want. Okay, hold on. That was kind of leading to a bit, but the bit failed. I won't lie.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I want to watch that.
Okay. I just need confirmation of it. I'll watch. Maybe I'll do this. I'll play. I'll go. Okay, starting off tame. I'm gonna do this halfway. Okay, nothing's going on. If something did go on, I'd stop. Go to the very end. Oh, that's what I would tell you. That's all I'll do. Like, first 10 seconds, middle of the 10 seconds, last 10 seconds.
I don't think I'm mentally
okay, but wait a minute.
Wanting to see that. Like, even as somebody who wants to be like, I can tell you the full truth as an investigative person. I guess you could call me an investigative journalist at this point.
I think we are.
Even though we're just a couple of guys sitting in a room chatting into mics and a camera. But I think there's a point that there are things that I don't want to see. And I really do not want to see anything happening to children specifically.
Yeah, not the children. But if it's Trump blowing Bubba, I might,
All right,
I might clip that.
I might watch that for funny.
Yeah, I might watch that for funny. He's like, oh my God.
It's not illegal. But man, is it ironic?
Can't wait to see the Twitter gifs of that. And it's just like, I can imagine Trump fucking like going on it, and then it's just the fucking Bojack.
Just start spamming it on Truth Social. Every post he makes, spam it.
Yeah, it's just fucking God, man.
Well, Colby, you have any?
Yeah, you're kind of my audience member here. What are you thinking about all this, right? Do you really think that Bubba was getting the blowback from Trump?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I've been saying, I tell Caleb how much I hate politicians, why I hate them, how terrible people are in the world, and I always had like this. What would you call it? Like hindsight. Like I had these off predictions where I was like, Caleb, I think this, or I even tell my mom, they're like, no, there's no way. I was like, I don't know, I just feel it, and now it's like
no, my feelings have been reimbursed.
I don't think I've ever doubted any of these things. I think I just
way back like 15 years ago or whatever, when I was like, I think this. Even
Dick Cheney's
even
looking out for the American people.
I was 15 years ago.
But even when I was saying those things, it still is not as bad as what's actually going
worse.
on.
It is. And it's the fact that it was going on like in your lifetime is insane. The fact that
this happened within Colby's life. All of this stuff happened within Colby's life.
It got to suck to be a millennial. It has to be.
Millennials have never had anything good ever.
Insane mode on
the fact
video
that
games.
The only good president you've ever had.
Akuma mode.
Actually, technically, I think we might have it either just as bad or worse, because at least the 90s had some sort of we can look back fondly, and it's like
no, we can't.
2000s.
We can't look back fondly because you look back and you see terrible things were happening on the good things too. The only things that were good were video games.
We never had good.
There hasn't been any good.
We were born in the 9/11.
1987 is the weird year, man. That's where everything starts popping off. I still have that conspiracy theory. 1987 is the year that America died. or slowly died. It's the first stabbing of itself, and then it just kept on repeating.
Exploitation. They figured how to, especially with the music industry. I think they started figuring out how to exploit people, and they're like, oh, you know what? We can even do this. We can have fun while we're exploiting. And took a turn.
We talked about this upstairs. I know we're supposed to coming to a winding now, but this is such a crazy fucking story. But it's like, remember what? Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. The director who would ask for, to be in my movie, you have to give me a blowjob in the back.
Weinstein,
right? Harvey Weinstein, that whole like Hollywood thing. Remember how upstairs we were talking about how some people were treated as deities, like celebrities back in the day were? I think it's still all connected. I think Hollywood, the island, the government, even outside political sources, it was all one giant train. Everybody was passing somebody off. Somebody was doing coke off of somebody's ass.
I thought you meant train as in bup.
No, I mean train as one guy, another guy, Bubba, Trump.
connected.
Yeah. Just like all in one giant fucking weird orgy.
I think you're right, because you see that with a lot of celebrities. Will Smith, someone I didn't even think about it, but then you get a little sprinkle of it and you're like, oh shoot, it's true.
Man.
There's also Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Also being weird, sorry.
It's a lot of them, and it's quite apparent. And you just
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
That was just not even a question.
Yeah, but I definitely know.
It was a question when it first happened, but to like this day, it's like it's not like there's any doubt that he did anything. It's like, yeah, he was like the first person who got caught for doing those things.
Yeah. Everybody in real estate in New York Times. Times.
Apparently, the Times are just corrupt because one of their reporters is just straight up emailing Epstein and being like, hey man, your buddy Don that you deal children to, can you tell him to chill out on the economy? Because my job relies on that.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, if there's a pedophile conspiracy theory, man, all of them are right. They're all connected.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I would say the only time it you can say, okay, maybe they're not connected, is like 4 times removed. But if it's like Jeffrey knew Gabe and then Gabe knew Weinstein, yeah, then probably Jeff and Weinstein were doing it back to the girl in whatever movie, insert here.
Yeah.
And their career flopped because, the head wasn't good enough. Which is the fucked up part? Probably true.
Yep.
Your pussy wasn't tight enough. I don't think I'm going to give you the role. That's so fucked up. The fact that I say that and that was probably said or imagined, God, that sucks, bro. Fuck.
I think I might need to just
Watch
sit outside
and enjoy the sun.
Just sit. I think I need to just sit outside for a bit.
I think we need another flood. But God promised he wouldn't. But you know what? I think promises are meant to be broken.
God, if you can hear me right now.
No, it's the end.
We're
at the end.
I know you said you wouldn't flood us again, but I really truly believe you should kill all of us.
Not all of us. Hold on. No, all the pedos. Just the pedos.
It's not flood day. It's judgment day, Alex. The day of reaping. The day of contempt.
maybe MAGA is one just giant cult. Maybe
is.
they're all just 100%. Maybe they're all just having senior citizen orgy sex.
You can't defend any of this.
I can't.
You literally cannot defend these, especially Trump. You cannot defend anything he's done. He has not done a single good thing. Like on the surface, he has not done a single good thing during
any of this.
And then you go below the surface and it's substantially worse than anything you could possibly have imagined.
And then you get to the bottom of the sea floor and then it's just like, Donald, have you killed people? Like
100%
on that island? What have you done? Are you Yoshikage
we can
Akira?
pretty much assume at this point that he was either directly or indirectly involved in Epstein's death.
Yeah.
Like, given what the time frame of these emails and the contents of the people in these emails reaching out to Epstein to talk to Trump about the terrible policies that he was putting out that would affect their bank accounts, we can assume that Epstein was like, I'm going to release this stuff about you. And Trump said, nice try, pal, but I'm going to send the FBI right your way right now. And then got him arrested and then was like, you're in my house now, boy.
Wow.
And then diddled him probably.
No, I don't think he did him. I think he just killed him. Probably maybe slapped his dick around a little bit, but past that, no. I don't think he diddled him. I think he just killed him just to get it over with.
Anyway, yeah, I think
But we'll leave it on there.
I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah.
I need to see nature.
No.
I need to forget humanity for a bit. So we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
The diddler.